Storytelling is one of the things humanity has got really good at. So much so that some of the mythical creatures you read about might have been based on real creatures that we never really understood in the past. Such as this big bad wolf, which has been around for centuries. Whether it's the real version of something like the mighty kraken, or a creature so small it can't even be destroyed, there's a good chance you've heard of them from your grandma or in storybooks. Here are 10 mythical creatures that exist in the wild.
Cassowaries have been described as the planet's most dangerous birds.
Number 10. Vampire deer. "I want to suck your blood" is not something you would hear this creature say. That's because this mythical creature is actually a vampire deer, also known as the Chinese vampire deer. With their long fangs and chubby bodies, it's kind of hard to decide whether they're scary or downright cute. The reason behind their tusks is that, well, we don't want that either. They're herbivores, so they don't use it to hunt prey or anything. And they're facing downwards, so they can't use it as a weapon. We've come to the conclusion that Mother Nature was in an experimental mood, and that is why these cuddly creatures exist. Number 9. Tardigrades. What's scarier than mythical creatures? Immortal mythical creatures, of course. These might not look too scary, but tardigrades are the only creatures that have been to outer space and survived. They belong to an elite category of animals known as the extremophiles, or animals that can survive the most extreme environments. This means that they can live at temperatures as cold as 0 or above boiling. They can live up to 30 years without food or water. The fact that these tiny creatures are only 1.5 millimeters big falls into the fact that they can literally live forever. When conditions get way too bad to survive in, they squeeze all the water out their bodies and just roll up into a little ball and basically sleep till things are better. Mythical creatures have usually been big in stories, but these are the only exceptions. However, if you do like the mighty mythical, then you're going to love number 1.
Before we move on, we've got a speed challenge for you. If you subscribe to Facts Junkie and hit the bell icon in the next 5 seconds, you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Give it a shot. It actually works.
Number 8. Narwhal. Unicorns have been the rage since forever, especially when Lisa Frank was all the hype. But let's rewind back to the Middle Ages during the Renaissance. After hunting an Arctic whale, a Viking sold it for an unbelievable lot of money, but never mentioned where the horn came from. And so in 1577, when an English expert, Martin Frobisher, came across a dead narwhal, he instantly claimed it to be a sea unicorn. He even presented it to Queen Elizabeth, who kept the unicorn horns in her jewelry compartment. And that's how the narwhal became known as a mythical creature. Over the years, the Europeans started to learn more about nature. It became clear to them where the horn, which is actually a tooth, came from. Male narwhals use this tooth of theirs for finding mates or hunting food. So really, it's nothing more than an organ.
Males occasionally cross swords. That's tickling the ivories.
Number 7. Giant golden-crowned flying fox. Bats might look cool, but when they're human-sized and roam around the empty skies, it's just fuel for nightmares. The giant golden-crowned flying fox's size is what makes this look like a creature that is only told about in storybooks. Mostly found in the Philippines, this species of megabat is the largest of its kind. Their wingspan can reach up to 5.5 feet, and their colonies consist of 10,000 members. There's nothing to worry about though. That's because these bats are herbivores and rely mostly on figs and fruits for survival. Number 6. Dreadnought. Along with looking mythical, these animals also look magical. These long-necked antelopes are also called giraffe gazelle. The most eye-catching thing about these animals is their beautifully curved horns that look like they've been handcrafted by an artisan. Along with their beautiful and unique looking appearance, Their eating habits are just as unique. Unlike other antelopes, they stand on their hind legs and use their front legs to graze from tree branches. And they don't even have to drink water. The plants they eat have enough water in them to provide them with sufficient hydration. Number 5. Cassowary. Peacocks are beautiful and magical creatures, but you'll forget all about them once you look at the cassowary, which looks like a far relative of the dinosaur. It's known as the world's most dangerous bird and is even known to kill humans. They have a 5-inch claw on each toe, which they use to kick out at very fast speeds. In fact, their nickname is Murder Bird. What's weirder is their diet. They eat fruits and berries that fall on the ground and can eat up to 11 pounds of fruit. Another item on their menu is, well, feces. That too, their own. How gross. However, that is a good way of keeping strangers away. Number 4. Black lions. Every day, we find more and more species of beautiful creatures. And this time's discovery will wow you. Recently, Ethiopian lions were caught on video. Known for their unusual black manes, about 50 of them were rediscovered in 2016. Scientists were afraid that they would go extinct, so even capturing this video was a huge risk. Moreover, if you actually want to see these lions, it's a 3-day drive from civilization to get there. They're founding the Alatash National Park, which has never had tourists before, so it's highly unlikely you'll ever get to see one. Moreover, they're only found in one specific area, which means that they're genetically isolated. Their black color could be because of a weird mutation. Whatever it is, they're a beautiful sight. Number 3. Superb birds of paradise. The scientists really named these perfectly with their beautiful and striking features of yellow, blue, and green. These have to be the world's most magical birds. Some species even have huge head plumes and head fans. And all of this is for attracting the ladies. The males usually put their unusual ornaments on display and dance away their heart to attract females. Unfortunately, the birds of paradise's beauty was so attractive to hunters that they were killed for their skin, which caused some species to become endangered. Number 2. Giant squid. Now, we have the Kraken. The one mythical creature that everyone has been scared of at least once in their life. The tales of the Kraken have been everywhere, especially among sailors who would often describe strange and large creatures in the sea. Most would assume that the Kraken is a violent creature, but in reality, it's just a gentle giant, otherwise known as the colossal squid. This squid can reach lengths of up to 33 feet and weighs around 1,500 pounds. The sailors were right to be scared of such a huge critter. What's scarier are their strong tentacles that have natural suction cups and can easily bring down ships. Luckily, it lives about 1,000 meters underwater and barely comes up to say hi. Now, you can enjoy yacht parties without any stress. Before we proceed to our precious number 1, we can't forget our subscribers' pick of the day. This time, it's a mythical fox with evil eyes. But before you get too excited, this creature isn't real. This is actually a room guardian that's supposed to keep negative spirits away from your home. So if you're ever having a bad time, you might want to get one of these for your house. Number 1. The Man Wolf. The subscriber's pick of the day wasn't real, but that doesn't mean we'll let you leave with disappointment. The closest thing to that is the Man Wolf, which isn't really a wolf or a fox. In fact, it's the only kind in its species. With their fluffy fur coat and their dark legs, they almost look like they're wearing boots. Moreover, they're very popular in Bolivian culture. Mounting a saddle made of man-world leather is supposed to protect you from bad luck, much like the Room Guardian. Alright, let us know in the comments which of these mythical creatures shocked you the most. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Facts Junkie, and we'll see you in the next one.